Hey FlossTube, it's Leslie with Fat Cat Flossing, back again. Sorry I got, just had craziness last week is what it boiled down to. Nothing strange or wonderful, just, life. So I didn't get a video made on Thursday or Friday like I usually do. And thank you so much to the 3 or 4 people that checked on me to make sure that everything was okay. I sure appreciate y'all. I can't believe anybody notices whether I'm there or not, but that's awesome, and thank you so much. It means the world to me. Today is Monday, April 16th, tax day, since yesterday was a Sunday. So I have sent a mint off to the IRS. You're welcome. Oh, here comes a kitty. This is Fairy. Y'all have met her before. She always wants to come see what Mama's doing. I'm going to send her on her way so we can get on with this because I got a lot to show you. There you go, little girl. Anyway, just a regular old, crazy time week. Kittens take up a lot of my time. And the babies they were 2 weeks old yesterday morning in the wee hours, and they're doing wonderful. They're more than triple their birth weight. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen some pictures of them, but they're doing great. And I'll do another kitten video again, maybe later this week when they let them make a little bit more progress. Excuse me. Other kitty things. Last Sunday night, week ago last night, I was stupid. There's a shock for everybody. Anyway, I had left, I don't even remember what it was now, something on the couch. And I needed to put it away before I went to bed. Oh, it was my headphones for my iPad. I was worried about the cats chewing them if I left them out. So I got up to go get them so I could put them away. And I did not turn on the lights. And I managed to trip over Clary and fall on my face. Well, not my face. I fell on my right knee, which is my bad knee that I blew out when I was in high school playing volleyball. And I've had a bunch of surgeries on it. And yeah, that was unpleasant. I have chronic degenerative arthritis anyway, in my knees and my back and everything. And so I didn't accomplish much for the first few days of last week because I was just really sore. But anyway, it is what it is. Getting old blows, but it beats the alternative. And my knee's a little sore, but it's okay. It'll be all right. And then let's see. We did tax stuff, got that all done. I don't know what kept me busy, but it was just one thing or another. So didn't get a whole lot of stitching done, as you will see shortly, because I have bupkis to show. But I decided last week I was going to work on project bags because, Mania's coming and I'm planning to do the 18 starts and I need more project bags. So I'll show y'all in more detail in a little while, but I think there's 11 of them cut out here. And so I needed to apply the interfacing to them. They got them all cut out, and I'm really slow at cutting and doing all this and so on. I am not a speed demon at it, but I got them all cut out because I am faster if I do all the cutting and all the interfacing and then all the sewing instead of doing it, the assembly line thing works better for me. Anyway, so I got them all cut out, and I got the interfacing put on like 3 of them, I think. And then Thursday night, I had another attack of the stupid, and I left I have one of those little tabletop ironing boards. Hello, little girl, you back again? I have one of those little tabletop ironing boards because I didn't want a big, take up a lot of room ironing board. So anyway, I was stupid again, and I left it on top of my sewing table here in the craft room. And fortunately, I put it on top of the fabric for the project bags. And I have a couple of cats that stay in here at night. Lucky, who is my special little kitty, and because she's a little special, the other cats tend to pick on her. So she lives in the office at night because that way nobody is picking on her. And I put one of the cats who doesn't pick on her in here with her to keep her company. So I put him in and went to bed Thursday night and got up Friday morning planning to iron the interfacing on this other 7 or 8 project bags. And one of them had barfed all over the top of the ironing board. So I took the cover off and I threw it in the washer, and then I got to thinking about it, and I thought, what if I iron that? And, you know, even after I've washed it and I put a piece of white linen on it or something and steam it, and what if some of that, like, comes back up and stains my linen? So I decided that even though I was washing it, I needed to go one better than that. So I went to Walmart on Payday Friday in Arkansas, where Walmart originated. And I'm going to be kind and say it was crowded. Anyway, I bought an ironing board. And Steve had been bitching because I don't iron anything but my sewing. And he'd been having trouble with one of his work strips being wrinkled. And he wanted a bigger ironing board than just the little tabletop doo-woppy I had. So anyway, I bought a full-size ironing board and brought it home and set it up. And it's nice and big. And set my iron on it. Turned around, tripped over the cord, and knocked the iron off the ironing board and broke the iron. So, yeah, there was no putting on interfacing on Friday either because, you know, one trip to Wally World was all I was up for. So I went back on Saturday and bought a new iron, which I don't like anywhere near as much as the one that I'd had, but I didn't feel like going all the way into Fort Smith to look for one. So, yeah, it is what it is. Small town life. You make do. Anyway, so I have a new iron, have a new ironing board, set it up this morning, or was about to set it up this morning. Sorry, cat hair in my mouth. And dropped the ironing board on my toe. I can't win for losing. I think this is a sign from God that I should never iron anything else ever. Ever. I should never iron anything. But anyway, the toe's fine. Broke the toenail. That's all jaggedy, icky. But anyway, it's all good. I'll live. But I should not iron. But I did iron. I got all the interface and putting on all the project bags. And after this, I'll take a dinner in the oven. Then I'm going to start sewing, I hope. Anyway, I have no finishes this week. I have no FFOs this week. I have one WIP. Let me show you that. Besides showing you this cuteness. Back we go, little girl. And she's just purring up a storm. Because that's what Burmans do. Y'all have seen this because I have been working on it nonstop. This is Mother's Heart by Shepherd's Bush. And I am completely done with this top border. And I've got the lettering done over here on the left-hand side. And I've got the vines and have started to do the cross stitch on the other two sides. And then I just need to finish the wording and apply the beads. So, praise the Lord. I think the end is in sight. I hope. Boy, do I hope. Because I got to get this framed and done for Mother's Day. So, anyway, that's why I don't have any other WIPs, because I have had my nose on the grindstone on that one. Not that you could tell, because it doesn't look like that much progress. But anyway, I also, because I've been good, put a red star on the calendar. I haven't started anything new because I'm trying to wait for Mania. So, that's all my stitchy stuff. Except, I had a wonderful week of being the recipient of stitchy kindness. So many people reached out and were so nice. And I want to show you a couple of the things. You cannot chew those threads, baby. I want to show you a couple of things that I received. Jennifer Grimes from Ohio, I think, had commented on the Mother's Heart. And one of the first times I showed it, I commented that I had done that previously, like, almost 20 years ago for my mom. And that I had used the original charms. Watch out, little girl. I used the original silver charms that came with it on the one I did for my mom, so I was going to have to replace those. And she contacted me and said, oh, good Lord, don't yell at me. You're the one jumping around. Sorry, they're like 2-year-olds. Anyway, Jennifer was kind enough to contact me and tell me that she had some silver charms that she would send me, so I didn't have to replace those for Mother's Heart. And I don't know if y'all can see those or not. There's 3 of them in there. Sweet little silver charms, little hearts. So I'm thrilled to have these, Jennifer. Thank you so much. I am definitely going to put them on my mother's heart project, and I really appreciate you sending them to me. And now let me put them back in this envelope because this is small and I don't want to lose them. Oh, and she also sent me a really pretty thank you card with a nice note in it. And it is all much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Got to put them up because I don't want to lose them, and they're tiny. And then Katie, and I'm not Katie, Kelly, and I'm going to say your last name wrong. It's just a guarantee. Maluski, I think, I hope. And if not, it's not because I didn't try. It's just because I didn't know. But anyway, I had commented a while back, you know, I love me some sheep. And I had commented on the Welcome Spring chart, and I'm not going to show the whole thing because it's a chart, but Welcome Spring from Little House Needleworks, which was a freebie that you got when you purchased some of the, I think they're Crescent Colors threads. And I said, oh, it's a sheep. I want to do it. And I couldn't find it. I checked with my LNS, and she wasn't able to get it anymore. But I just love the chart. And I commented on it a couple times. And Kelly contacted me and said that she had it. And she had done it, but she did it in some other colors. So she not only sent me the chart, she also sent me the Crescent colors that it's worked in. Kelly, thank you so much. I cannot tell you how much I'm looking forward to doing this little sheep. I think it's just an adorable design, and I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you so much again. And then from Leslie, and I'm going to say the name wrong again, Magni, I believe. And Leslie, I'm sorry, Leslie, I don't remember where you're from. New Jersey, maybe? I'm guessing, I don't know. Anyway, Leslie sent me, she contacted me and told me that she had a chart that she thought I would enjoy. And sent me this lovely little card and note, and sent me Sampler of Bees by the City Stitcher. And Leslie, I do love it. I'm going to really enjoy stitching that. You know I love me some bees, so I can't wait to do that. And as if that wasn't enough, she also sent me Prairie Schooler Garden Verses. Aren't those cute? Leslie, again, thank you so much. I'm just overwhelmed. Disbelieving that people are so kind and so nice. And y'all hold that thought, because I'm going to have a rant later. But most of the people here on FlossTube and in the stitching world in general are just kind, wonderful, giving people. And I hope that I am able to give something back to you. And please know that you are treasured in my heart and very much appreciated. Thank y'all all. And then last but not least, as far as stitchy kindness goes, Michelle, Bendy Stitchy, just finished the Bird Study by Kathy Barrick. I don't think I've done any Kathy Barrick before, but I had commented on this and said, I just love that. And I saw, Michelle got it from Nicole, Buckeye Stitcher. And anyway, they both did it. I loved it very much when both of them did it. And they were kind enough, Michelle passed it on to me. And we've got a little note started here. It says, finished by Nicole on 6/18/2007 and by Michelle on April 6, 2018. And I'm hoping to add my name to that list sooner rather than later. But thank you again for passing this along, guys. Beautiful chart. I'm looking forward to doing it. I do love birds. So thank you again. And then, y'all.
Because I do plan to participate to some degree.
Sorry, I had my old YouTube open because I had to pick winners for stuff. But anyway, I fell off the stitch from Stash Wagon so hard I bounced and rolled. But anyway, so the first thing I got was, this is Frank and Frankie from Crafty Like a Fox on Etsy. And I got this because I'm not a huge Halloween or Frankenstein person, but we have some very dear friends who their wedding anniversary is actually on Halloween. And they got married in costume as the Bride of Frankenstein and her groom. And it was so cute. So they are actually considering moving here to Arkansas. So I'm going to stitch this, and one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to be a housewarming gift, or it will be a present for their anniversary in October. But isn't that just really, really cute? I thought it was adorable. So this is going to be for our dear friends Brian and Jessica when I get it done. And then y'all know Julie. And everybody loves Julie. Julie with Gulf Coast Stitcher. And you know, she's opened her own online store. That place is going to be the death of me, y'all. It's going to be the death of me. Every time I see her video, she's holding up something else that I have to have right this damn minute. Yeah, so anyway, I have quite the order from Julie. So I got, firstly, Blackbird Designs. Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day? I got it for this motif right here, which I just think is beautiful. I think I'm actually going to do that as a small. But like all Blackbird Designs, it is a beautiful booklet, including some finishing instructions, and you know, they just do a wonderful job. So had to have that. And then I got Basket Full of Springtime. I don't remember who I soft stitched in this that I just decided that I absolutely had to have it. And this is a Brenda Gervais with a needle and thread. But look at that rabbit. So cute. So the size of that basket makes me go, But anyway, that's going to happen. Fairy. No, baby. Get down, please. Okay. More Blackbird Designs. This is Spring Blessings. Put a bird on it. I love that. I love this design in his wing. That's what really got me. And this one can be blamed on Jennifer and Allison from Stitching Social. Another Blackbird design. Strawberry Fields Forever, one of the Beatles grouping. But I love that house. And I know Julie and I think Tiffany from Tiffin Stitches are about to start a sale on this one. And if I can find the linen in time, because I think I have most of the threads, but if I can find the linen in time, I'm going to be participating in that sale. Love it. And then, speaking of sales, now Julie they're about to start the big sale with the, I can't remember the name of it. The great big sampler with the bird on it. And that one did not aesthetically particularly appeal to me. But she is talking about maybe around August or something, starting another sale with this one. And this is Miss Lucy Calcutt. And I do love this one. So I had to go ahead and get this chart because I do plan to participate in that sale when August comes along. And this is the one that everybody has mentioned is kind of wonky because there's nothing in this corner. And apparently the original, this is a reproduction sampler, and apparently the original was badly damaged in that area, and they were not able to tell what had been there. But to me, that looks like a great place to personalize it with my name and the date. But anyway, I just think that's beautiful, and I can't wait to do that. And I don't know where I've been for the last, well, I didn't stitch for 15 years, but before that, or for the last year up till now. This is my first chart by Shakespeare's Peddler, who is Teresa Vinay here on FlossTube Kitten Stitcher. This is Sarah Chapple, 1831. And I love this. I'm sorry for the glare, y'all. It's so pretty. Just so pretty. And the verse is what I love so much, so I'm going to try to read it. It says, "And it is so that to life's journey's end, God will still prove my..." I can't read that next word. "To all my weaknesses will bend his ear, and my most feeble accents deign to hear. Sweet truth, the fading flower that blooms today, here ere tomorrow's dawn have paled away. The grains may wither and the flower may fade, our brightest hopes be wrapped in deepest shade, but God's own word forever shall endure. He stands to all eternity secure." And I love that. I mean, to me, that says, you know, we all fail. I mean, I fail every day, every blessed day. But God understands that we are imperfect and fallible, and forgives us anyway. You know, bends his ear to listen to our prayer, answers when he can, or when he feels it's right. And, you know, we'll all be blessed in the end. And I just love it. And what is amazing to me, this is a very detailed sampler. If you can see all of this, I'm so sorry for the glare. All those detailed flowers and those borders around there. And then this beautiful little house with the trees beside it and the lawn. And what is amazing to me is stitched by Sarah Chapple, aged 11 years. When I was 11, I was probably picking my nose and playing with pill bugs. I wasn't doing this, that's for darn tootin'. But anyway, I think that is beautiful. Hopefully, maybe we can get together a SAL on that one also somewhere down the line. But Teresa, masterful. What can I say? It's beautiful. And then the last one I got from Julie, at least in this order, is a Barbara Anna design. And this is Autumn Keeper. Isn't she cute? I don't have a whole lot of fall type decor. I'm not a huge fall or autumn person. I love spring and summer colors and motifs. But she's just really cute. I felt like she needed to hang in my house somewhere. So she's going to happen sooner rather than later too. Other than that, I got my Victorian Motto sampler threads, and I've seen a bunch of people show off this month's colors, and they are indeed gorgeous, but I'm not going to show you again. They're beautiful. If you're not on that bandwagon, you need to get there. They are awesome. They are a great deal. And they're beautiful. So I think that some of these are probably going to have some Victorian motto in them for sure. Oh, and the last thing I got from Julie was this card. Look at that card. This is one of the Hands Across the Sea cards, and it's got the little chart there on the back. And that's from the Anne Tong Ufendel Sister Samplers. Just beautiful. But she also included a skein of Gentle Arts Raspberry Frost. Thank you, Julie. You rock. And a lovely note also. So, again, kindness. Stitchy kindness, man. This community is really awesome. We went thrifting again on Saturday. And between my back and my knees, I don't have a whole lot of durability as far as walking around for protracted periods of time. But we went to a couple of big flea market / antique mall kind of places. I mean, they're not Goodwill prices per se. And I have checked out the Goodwill near me, and no, nothing. But these places had some cool stuff, and they have some fairly decent prices. I mean, there's some stuff that I looked at and went, yeah, you're smoking crack. But there's others I thought, oh, yeah, that needs to come home with me. So I'm going to show you real quick what I got. I found this little rust bucket here. This is meant to be a wreath form that you decorate. But what I thought would be really cute is I need to find a circular chicken pattern, because I think it would be adorable to fill this up with plastic eggs, the realistic looking ones, and then put a chicken in the middle. And this comes apart. They're a little, let's find one here. there are little latches on the side, and these come apart, and then you can, fill it up with whatever. But I think that would be really cute. That's my plan for this. Now I just have to find the right chicken to go in it. And then I found and I think that was $3 maybe. Really pretty gold gilt frame. And, I'm a child of the 70s, so I actually like gold gilt. And this one's in really good shape. I don't know that I will change out anything about this one unless I decide that whatever I'm putting in it needs a different color. But I think I paid $5 for this. And I thought that was pretty good. And then I also found this one. Now, I'm not crazy about the pineapple motif, but I can take that pineapple out of there. I'm also not in love with the this fabric mat, but I can try to paint it and see. And I took it apart enough to see it's got a nice deep well in it. So I think that'll make it suitable for framing stitching. And worst case scenario, I can take the mat out entirely and go from there. But anyway, I think I paid $5 for that. And I thought that was cute. And then this one is more of a stand-up picture frame type thing. And I'm leery of those because I don't know if y'all have watched Teresa's Kitten Stitcher's tutorial on framing. But I have tried to frame small stitching things in picture frames. And it usually works poorly because there's not enough depth to get it in there. But this, I don't know. Oops, still got the string from the price tag on it. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's got a very deep well here. So there's plenty of room to put stitching back behind there. It'll be fun. And it's got this, the love of a family, life is life's greatest blessing on the mat. I think that's probably going to go away, and I'll probably try to paint or resurface the mat in some way. But anyway, so that was cool. And then I think this is my best find from the weekend. So now you get a look at the whole room. I thought it was really cool with this eagle motif up here on the top. And I just need to take a screwdriver to it, and I can take this little, it's just a little plastic mirror, I think, out. And the frame is plastic. It's not any, wonderful hand carved thing or anything. But I thought with the eagle on it, this would be awesome for a patriotic small. I just need to find a circular type little patriotic small I can put in there. But I think, like I said, I think that's probably my best find from the thrifting stuff. Other than that, what I have primarily been doing is project bags. And I'll show you just a couple of them real quick. This one's going to be cute. This is material that I bought this material. It's got frogs on it. I bought this material at Ginger's in Austin. I don't know, late 90s, early 2000s. And it's just too cute. I bought it to do a wall hanging. For whatever reason, I never did the wall hanging. But I'm doing a project bag now out of it. And I'm going to, the contrast will be the black check that goes with the little black checks in that. And then this one, it's kitty fabric. And the contrast is going to be this red graphic. And they're all cut and interfaced and ready to sew. I just have to get to the sewing machine and do it. I just thought this was pretty. Bright, cheerful. Love that green. And it's got little bits of yellow in it, in the center of the flowers. And then I've got a yellow contrast. And again, Julie, this one made me think of you because they put a bird on it. Just pretty colors. I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. And then the contrast fabric has another pink flower in it, but it's also got these, I guess they're probably actually hornets. Little hornet nests. I was thinking bees, but now that I think about it, I think that's more likely to be hornets. But anyway, I thought it was cute. And whoops, dropped the bird fabric. But just pretty soft colors to that one. And these colors are not as soft, but they are very pretty. Just very springy and summery, very bright and cheerful. Another floral. This one is actually for, I'm doing a project bag exchange with Jackie of Cross My Stitches. And she's sending me a bag and I'm sending her one. Jackie, see, it's coming. It really is. It's going to be the first one I sew this afternoon. So just a patriotic pattern. This is one of the 2 Christmas fabrics that I had bought last year. I'll actually get it done before Christmas. But it's got deer on it. And then snowflake contrast. And y'all, this one, when I tried to iron the interfacing on it, it's very thin. It's very thin material. And when I was ironing the interfacing on it, it just pulled out of shape. And the interfacing wrinkled like crazy. And I was not crazy about that part. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll get it done. More birds. Very cute little springy birds. And just a solid purple to go with it. And guess who's back? You don't do well with no for an answer, do you, fairy tale? Her didn't do well with no. Her wants to be with her mama. They would all like for me to quit sewing and go sit on the couch and stitch because that's where they get more attention. And that's what they like. You know, you see the cartoons all the time about, you know, cats not leaving people alone in the bathroom. The Burman is the archetypical cat who will not leave you alone. They follow me everywhere. I have a crowd every time I go potty. I thought this was cute. It's got llamas. Look, llamas. Too cute. And just a coordinating graphic floral. So cute. And where's my contrast? I fell in love with this one. I saw it, and the first thing I saw was, where is he here? Well, you'll have to take my word for it that Humpty Dumpty is on here somewhere. So, oh, that's so cute. It's Humpty Dumpty, and there's the contrast as a pink and purple stripe. But I got to looking after I bought it and got home. I got to looking at it, and it's all kinds of nursery rhymes. There's Mother Goose, Ring Around a Rosie, Jack and Jill Went Up the Hill, 4 and 20 Blackbirds. I'm not sure what these two are. Baba Black Sheep, Mary Had a Little Lamb, 3 Blind Mice. Just so cute, and I really didn't appreciate it. Cow Jumped Over the Moon. Didn't appreciate it, so I got it home and laid it out and saw all those different ones in there. And then last one I have cut out ready to go is another Christmas one with birds. They're not cardinals, they're just some type of bird, I don't know. And I thought the music staffs behind it were pretty. And then the contrast is going to be this green with the gold in it. But anyway, that's what I've been doing, is trying to work on project bags. And now that hopefully I'm past the ironing board and iron snafu, hopefully I'll actually get the sewing done, because I'm ready to get back to doing more stitching, but I want to be ready for Mania. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. Folks had asked, I mentioned the last time that I was making enchiladas, and I have the recipes pulled out of my recipe book and ready to, I'll type them in and I'll put them in my Facebook notes when I get a chance to actually sit at the computer and type them in. I haven't forgotten to do it, and I'll link those when I get them done. And then, I mentioned, I think 2 videos ago, that I'm planning to do a Shepherd's Bush SAL, starting on my birthday, which is July 8th. So I will make a Facebook page when I get time. and I'll put out some more information about that. But if you would like to stitch anything shepherd's bush, doesn't have to be any particular pattern, but if you'd like to stitch along with me, I would love to see what other people are stitching from shepherd's bush, because I loves me some shepherd's bush. So anyway, y'all think about early July, shepherd's bush SAL, and I'll get more information out as I can. Okay, and then I have the giveaway to do. But before I do that, I am going to rant for a minute. So sorry, you have to listen to me get on my soapbox. I watched quite a bit of FlossTube the last few days, and I was disturbed by what I see as a trend, and I don't think it's an attractive trend. I heard two separate people say, "Oh, I'm so sorry I said that because, somebody got after me, they didn't like that I said that." And it was two separate people, two different terms. I don't remember what one of them was, but one of them was the term, "you guys." Somebody gave this particular floss tuber a hard time for using the term, "you guys." Now, y'all, and see, I say y'all typically, but I may say you guys. There's nothing offensive about you guys. It's not meant to be gender specific or denigrating to anybody. It's just, hey, y'all, and with a little bit different verbiage. And then the other one was, I watched a floss tube where somebody had to censor, they were showing off their finished piece, and it had one mild profanity and then one F-bomb in it. And again, we're all grown-ups here, y'all. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. But I don't think it's your business to shame other floss tubers into censoring what they're saying and doing. I've got a real potty mouth, and it occasionally gets away with me. If I'm not thinking about it, the F-bomb falls out of my mouth, along with a lot of other less attractive terms. But, I'm 55, almost 56 years old. Chances are that's not going to change a whole lot. And I think that it has just become cool in our country to be offended by things people say. Well, again, I'm almost 56 years old. I'm here to tell you there are plenty of things to be offended about. Be offended by the fact that there are children in our country going to bed hungry. Be offended by the fact that our maternal mortality rate is almost 3 times that of almost any other developed country. Be offended by the fact that we have elective officials sucking at the public tit and feathering their own nests while failing to enact legislation to address real issues in our country. Be offended by the fact that there are veterans who are homeless and hungry and who are getting crap medical care in a system that should be taking care of them before anyone else, because they put our country in front of themselves to protect it. Be offended by the fact that the teen suicide rate in this country has skyrocketed, largely due to what we're calling bullying. Well, I think what we're doing to other floss tubers is bullying too. And quite frankly, and I hope you see the irony in this term, I'm offended by it. And if I lose subscribers over this, oh well, but I'm going to have my say on it. And I think you need to be offended by the real things and get over yourself for you guys, or for a profanity that is stitched into something that somebody else did. Nobody is requiring you to stitch that. Nobody is requiring you to watch that person. If you are going to waste or to utilize your mental energy and your passion on something, do it for something that's worthwhile. Pick your battles. And come on. This ain't it. Shouldn't be it anyway. You need to reevaluate your priorities. So that's my rant. If you're offended, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I'm not sorry for being me. And I don't think other floss tubers should be sorry for being themselves. So anyway, I'm going to hop off my soapbox now. So giveaways. Where's my list? FlossTube, I think number 22, but now I've turned off the computer and I don't know for sure. I did the giveaway for Happy Life. This is all 3 parts of the pattern for Happy Life by Sam Sarah. And I chose a lady for that giveaway and posted multiple times, commented on her comment and have announced multiple times that she was a winner, and that person has failed to contact me. So I did the random generator thing again today, and the winner for this one is Jan Hicks. And Jan, I will comment on your comments when I'm done with this video, and get in touch with me and let me know where I can mail it to you. Okay? And then these 2 were from the next video. This is a Shepherd's Bush needle roll pattern and the remnants of the kit. Now I've used the linen and some of the threads and the little charm that were in here. But this is, I will tell you, I'm redoing that Mother's Heart. I have almost enough floss. I'm only short a couple to redo it. But these are all DMC threads. They're marked as to the colors. And I hope you enjoy doing the Shepherd's Bush needle roll. And the winner from this one is Tammy Folse. I hope I'm saying your name right, Tammy. But contact me. I will comment on your comment. You send me your address, and down in the show notes, I will put all the different ways you can get in touch with me. But I'll get this mailed out to you. And then lastly, this is a Dimensions kit, and I'm so sorry that it's yellowed. It was in storage literally for 20 years. But it's got all the pattern for all 4 Santas, and then the little charm pack down here. And I think I decided that there was no Ada in there. Sorry, it's really brittle because it was in storage. Anyway, you'll have to provide your fabric and threads. But the winner for this one is Becky Godby. So Becky, again, I'll comment on your comment, and you get in touch with me, and I will get this mailed out to you. Thanks all you guys for watching. I appreciate that you come back. I hope I didn't, get ready to be offended, piss anybody off enough that you don't want to come back and watch. But seriously, y'all, it's FlossTube. We need to be having a good time and not shaming other folks. That's not the aim of this. So I hope you come back to watch more. I hope that you have all the stitchy happiness and stitchy productivity possible this week. Happy stitching, y'all. God bless. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.